back to another action-packed episode of Comic Confidential. I'm your host, Cade Moyer, and alongside me today is Troy.
Yes, that is me. And it's not just any old episode of Comic Confidential this time.
No, it's not.
It is episode 100.
Raise the bat, Troy.
I am batting off. Right, I think that's what you call it in cricket, isn't it?
I think so.
When you raise your bat, batting off?
Batting off.
Yeah, like the bat is off the ground and it's in the air.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm batting off for episode 100, you guys. It is very exciting to have hit this little milestone. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is, isn't it?
Well,
it's just a regular day for us.
You know what? I had a look at the numbers, and we've actually gone past 100 episodes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, take it back.
There you go. But like,
I'm D-batting off.
You're D-batting?
Yep.
It is, like, I think it's like maybe 101, maybe 102, but because we did like bonus episodes.
Yeah. I know we had those little boner episodes in there somewhere, so I guess that was always going to happen.
Yeah.
But this is the official titled episode 100.
That's right.
And we're going to go and answer all of your questions later on that you guys hit us up with. Thank you, absolutely everyone who gave us questions for today's show. We were going to have a special guest. She's not with us. We'll talk about that later.
She's donating her time.
She's donating her time to something
She's a
else.
better person than Troy and I.
She is. We'll get into that when we get to the main segment. We have a giveaway. God damn
we
it.
do have a giveaway, Troy.
Wouldn't be episode 100 without a giveaway. What are we giving away?
We are giving away 2 double passes to Jumanji.
Now, this is the new Jumanji and not the 1990s Jumanji, I'm assuming.
We may have to check that. No, it is the new one. So special thank you to Sony Entertainment Australia for supplying those tickets.
Indeed. Now, that is in cinemas on Boxing Day. So what we want to do is we want to get these tickets out to you as quickly as we possibly can. So you've got all the time in the world to go and see Jumanji. Welcome to the jungle. So we're going to give you guys about a week to get this done. And all you need to do to win, to have a chance to win, I should say.
I was going to say, Troy.
Everybody who does this wins a ticket on Cade.
Wow.
But what we do is, all you have to do is join our listener community. That's Facebook. It's on Facebook. It's the Comic Confidential listener community. If you're not on there yet, jump on there and join. This is for current members and people who want to jump in and join now. All you got to do is jump in. We're going to have a pinned post by the time this episode drops, and it's going to be all about Jumanji. And all you got to do is comment on that and say, I want them damn tickets.
I'm going to say,
or something similar.
Like, if your post is funny, it's probably got a better chance of winning.
Yeah, like think about, like, you know, we want it to be like eye-catching and, you know, stuff like that. We want to be able to look at it and go, hey, that kid put some time in.
Yeah.
Put some effort in.
Yeah.
I like that.
Do some memes. Do some Jumanji memes.
Jumanji memes. Yeah. Do your best Dwayne The Rock Johnson memes. Give us your best memes.
Yeah, that would be
Just
great.
Meme it up. Any way you want to do it. Whatever you want to do. You don't have to meme it. Just throw it out there. Anything. You could win tickets.
That's an easy competition, Troy.
It is. Speaking of, it's not really a competition, but we threw it out there. We wanted 85 5-star reviews by episode 100. We're now on episode 100. How many have we got?
86.
86.
That was a good guess.
So we got 86. Thank you, guys. You did it. You guys do that. We don't. So thanks for jumping on there, giving us a 5-star review. We wanted 85 by 100. We got 86 by 100.
Yeah.
It's even better. It's one better, and that's because you guys, the listeners, the sexy, sexy listeners.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm just assuming they all are.
I think they are.
Definitely.
Definitely. And you know what, Troy? I think as a, I guess, way to celebrate, let's tell them what we're doing next week.
Ooh, episode 101.
It's a big one.
It's a big one. Look, we're going to talk a little bit about the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
And, you know, what you might be able to do with the Infinity Gauntlet if you have it. And who are we doing that with, Cade?
We are doing that with the boys from Sans Pants Radio.
Jackson and Joel have joined us already.
Already.
We had to get it done. We already had to get it done. So they have joined us already. And that is coming to you next week. Absolutely hilarious, lads. It was hard to actually get a word in because I was laughing all the time. Let's be honest.
They are dead set funny.
It's next level.
It really is.
So look out for that next week. That's coming. That's going to be a massive one. Sans Pants Radio coming at you.
And you know what? If you're a Patreon supporter, from as little as $1, you'll get that episode probably tomorrow, maybe the day after.
Oh, damn.
Because we are going out for dinner tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So maybe after that.
This is next week's episode.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to get it out early.
All right. You do what you got to do, girlfriend. Let's get into some news.
Okay.
All right. Now, according to Variety, Ben Affleck is expected to... I know you like this Ben Affleck controversy news and all that sort of stuff.
It's my favorite.
It's your fave, so I'm throwing it out there. But according to Variety, Ben Affleck is expected to don the cape and cowl one last time as Batman in The Flash's upcoming solo movie, Flashpoint. However, he is not expected to return as the Batman in Matt Reeves' planned trilogy because he is looking to recast. Now, following on from that, Mad Men star Jon Hamm has apparently expressed a pretty keen interest in portraying the character in Reeves' solo flick. Now, questions. Is this the right move for Warner Brothers to exit Ben Affleck?
It's an easy way, I guess.
Yeah.
Flashpoint, baby. You can do whatever you want.
What sort of role would he play in Flashpoint, though, considering that his particular character doesn't really play a major role in the actual Flashpoint world?
Yeah, all he does is kind of like helps Barry out a little bit and then cries.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I'm just keen to see Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Well, that's if they actually do that. And they'd be crazy not to.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be that would be insane casting. That would be amazing. I know they're trying to play off this whole Batman, Barry Allen mentor, manatee, kind of thing.
Manatee,
yeah. Manatee. Yeah.
Wow,
that's like the other version of the mentor.
I'm pretty sure. Really?
Yeah, it's science, mate.
Wow.
So I know they're trying to play off that, and they are going to do that. But apparently, this is his way to exit. And Matt Reeves has come in and kind of gone, all right, cool. Well, we're going to recast the Batman. I've got a planned trilogy. So now Jon Hamm has put his hand up.
Jon Hamm, the most handsome man in the world.
Yeah, but what would be your thoughts on a Jon Hamm Batman, a ham man, if you will?
Yeah. Look, he has the face,
Yep.
but I've gone on the record saying that Jon Hamm has a shit rig. Like he has like jacked head look.
Yeah.
But then you see the rest of his body and it's just like that's worse than dad bod.
Well, according to reports, he's packing where it's necessary.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so that's where all the ham is. The ham in Jon Hamm. So, he can afford to have that, kind of jacked face, dad bod, big old ham.
There you go.
Yeah, so anyway, that's beside the point. He's older than Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Yeah, by a good year or so.
And he looks a lot older.
Yeah, so I don't think this is necessarily the right way to go. Can he act? Yep. Has he got the look for it? Probably. But I think they need to go younger.
I was going to say, I want a younger Batman.
Yeah, let's go young. Let's go somebody who's, we know the story of this Batman in the sense of he's been doing it for 20 years. He's seen some things. He's kind of like, he's almost on the way out, this guy. This Ben Affleck's Batman. Like he's well and truly almost done. So let's go back. Let's go back to year one. Let's go back to early days. You can completely recast someone who looked 20 years younger.
Absolutely.
Without it actually being a problem whatsoever. And let's do that.
Who do you want?
Oh, no.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Can't do it. I hate casting choices, man. That is not for me. I always put The Rock in there. Fuck, he's in everything else. Jesus Christ.
That would be insane.
I'm not serious, by the way. Do not come at me.
John Cena.
On the internet. Oh, John Cena. There you go.
He actually has a figure of Batman.
No, he doesn't.
It's just a giant man.
He would be jacked man.
Jacked man?
He'd be too big to be Batman, for sure.
Nah.
Put John Cena in there,
yeah.
goddammit. Now, I want to ask you this question before I go into the next story. Are you up to date with the Arrowverse?
Yes.
Excellent. Now, I want to throw out a spoiler warning for those of you who aren't up to date.
I haven't watched this week's.
Oh, then you're not.
Spoil it for me.
All right. Well, this is a spoiler warning for everyone else who isn't up to date. Cade doesn't really care. But if you're up to date, apparently, according to executive producer Mark Guggenheim, the show has plans to replace Firestorm on the show with pre-existing Arrowverse characters. However, he was not able to clarify who it is at this point. Frontrunners seem to be Constantine and Kid Flash.
It has to be one of those two.
Yeah, well, it can be both. This is the thing that they're saying.
Imagine that.
Yeah, because Martin Stein, they killed off.
Yes.
And Jax, at the season finale, or mid-season finale, decided, nah, I'm out. So that's where they're at. So they've got two people that they can actually recast. And they're by all reports, talking about recasting both.
Really?
Yeah, so they haven't really gone, like I said, like Mark Guggenheim hasn't gone on record to say who, but at the end of this current mid-season finale, Sarah Lance runs into Constantine.
Oh.
Yes, so we always knew that he was coming up in this season somewhere, but is this a way to actually write him into the show?
Fucking you'd have to.
That would be amazing.
It would be amazing.
Well, then there's also Kid Flash, who, if you've been paying attention to The Flash, hasn't gotten a lot of screen time. It's kind of like, oh, hey, we're going to go do this like thing and we need all the help we can get. But hey, Kid Flash, you go over there and, look after Joe.
Yeah. Can I just say, how quick was Barry to push him out?
Oh, very.
I was like, you sure you don't want him around, mate?
Yeah, you could probably use a second speedster.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt. But it would make sense for the Legends to have a speedster. Why not?
Definitely.
So I think that's a perfect... I think if we're talking perfect world scenarios, then you're talking Martin Stein and Jax get replaced with Constantine and Kid Flash.
Yeah.
I am all for that. But we'll see. We'll see soon enough, because as soon as it comes back, we're going to know.
And you know what? That would save them so much money on special effects.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because
Kid Flash.
It's just like putting lightning on the screen.
You got to pay for the kids all these haircuts.
Ah,
you know
true.
What I mean? Which is pretty expensive.
Yeah, he's pretty fresh.
Yeah, he's always fresh. Every episode is a new haircut.
Yeah.
Someone's got to pay for that. They ain't cheap.
Well, I guess it's like
You ever gotten a haircut? You know how expensive they are now?
they're so expensive.
Yeah. Even if you just want like a bit shaved off, $25.
Minimum.
It's like, and if you go to a place that actually has like leather chairs and stuff, and it's
You're
like
paying
a little bit more,
$35, $40.
Exactly. Anyway, we'll see.
Yeah.
Now, Marvel and Stitcher have announced that they are collaborating on Marvel's first ever scripted podcast, which will focus on fan favorite character Wolverine. The 10-episode event titled Wolverine: The Long Night was written by DC Comics scribe Benjamin Percy, and British actor Richard Armitage will star as the voice of Logan. We have some competition out there, my friend.
Yeah, we do.
This is pretty. It's pretty exciting in the sense of this is kind of like it's basically like an old timey radio show.
Yeah,
if you remember,
it's
those.
like a War of the Worlds.
Yeah,
type of thing.
kind of thing. And I know there are a lot of podcasts out there that are like scripted shows and all this sort of stuff, but this is kind of like the first superhero one, and I'm pretty interested to see what they bring to the table. Now, I guess though, my only real kind of concern is Richard Armitage, great actor.
Yes.
He was in The Hobbit.
Ooh.
So there was that.
Yeah.
I know you're a huge fan of that. He was also in Hannibal. He's been in quite a few things anyway. It doesn't matter. So Richard Armitage, good actor. I don't know what he's like as a voice actor. And this is Wolverine. I don't know. It's not that I have doubts. It's just that I don't know how it's going to go. So it could, this is when you're relying on voice only. It has to be entertaining, right?
Why wouldn't they just get Hugh Jackman in?
Too expensive.
You reckon?
Yeah. Richard
No.
Armitage over Hugh Jackman.
How long do you think these episodes would go for?
Probably an hour each, maybe.
That's a long. That's a
10
long time.
hours.
Yeah.
10 hours a show. That's pretty normal.
Yeah.
You think about how easily we can talk for an hour.
Yes,
Yeah.
but we're not also reading a scripted story.
Well, that's true, but if you think of maybe
Refer it to a movie.
yeah. But would you listen to a scripted podcast that was half an hour long?
Yes.
Would you?
Yeah.
It's kind of like an audiobook, I guess, in the sense of, but the audiobook is in 30-minute chapters.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty annoying for me.
Why?
Well, because I'd want more story in one go. Do you know what I mean?
Just listen to another chapter.
No, but what if they release them weekly? Hey, didn't think of that, did you?
I'll just wait till they're all out and then binge it.
Yeah. Now, this is very similar to an idea that you had.
Yes,
and
it
now
is.
You can't do it anymore.
I can't do it no more.
You actually had the idea of a scripted podcast, kind of in the vein of like a true crime show.
Yeah.
But kind of murders and sort of suspect things that take place within like the superhero universe.
Yes.
So you would investigate like the
Wayne
Waynes
murder.
the Waynes murder based off the view of the guy who's actually the detective on the case,
the
or whatever.
forensic guy.
Yeah, which is a really good idea, but you pretty much can't do it no more.
Can't do it no more.
So Marvel and Stitcher have basically
I've been
fucked you, my
stitched
friend.
up.
Oh, you have.
Damn.
But I am looking forward for that. Can't remember when it drops exactly. I think it's fall next year,
Okay.
American time, whatever that is. Someone let us know.
Yeah.
Fall. Now, we got some trailer action.
Okay.
We got 3 little trailers that I want to talk about.
Yes.
Well, 2 little trailers, 1 big trailer.
Okay.
So first one we'll talk about is that we've actually got the release date as well, along with the brand new teaser trailer for the upcoming 2nd season of Marvel and Netflix's Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
Set for release on March the 8th, 2018, which is International Women's Day, mind you.
Very empowering.
Yes, indeed. The show's 2nd season will find the hard-drinking detective digging into her own past after the death of her tormentor, Kilgrave. So this is kind of more... it's kind of going into her backstory a bit, how she became who she is and all that sort of stuff. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I know. I wasn't... The trailer made it seem like it was more of the same. I'm excited. Can I just say one thing, though?
Yeah.
Surely she has other clothes that she can wear.
Nah, maybe she's just comfortable.
Maybe she's doing like the Steve Jobs and just knows that every outfit is the same every day. So
Exactly.
that's one less decision she has to make.
If you go to a wardrobe, it's all jeans, white shirt, jacket.
Yeah.
Jeans, white shirt, jacket, 7 days of the week.
That's not too different from what mine is. Mine is chinos, black shirts. That's it.
Yeah, black V-necks, deep
Yeah.
V.
Deep V.
The deepest V you can get.
Yeah.
And if it's not deep enough, you just cut it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like with Luke Cage with his hoodies. You know, like it's kind of like they're trying to give like almost like a uniform or like an outfit to these guys without actually giving
They're
them.
branding them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm interested to see what they happen. I really want to see how they like develop the character. I want to see her fly.
Yeah, I was going to say, I hope they make her fly.
Like, even if it's just at the end, just give us a little bit of flight, something. I know they've done the whole I can jump really good sort of thing, and there seems to be a bit more of that.
Yeah.
But I want to see some flight.
Yeah, I want, even if it's like she doesn't know she can do it yet.
Yeah. See, I think Jessica Jones is the only one that I don't care if I don't see her in her, like, superhero outfit.
Do you know what it looks like?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but it's like, I don't think... Is it any more ridiculous than, say, Iron Fists in the grand scheme of things, which is like a bandana around his face
Yeah.
with, like, the eyes cut out?
Yeah.
And then, like, a green and yellow, like, almost Bruce Lee-ish type jumpsuit
Yeah.
with a big dragon on the front. Or, like, his chest, I mean, because it's split. That's a deep
That's
V.
a deep V.
Yeah, so I'm not really too concerned about that, but I was really, like, I still hold Season 1 in really high regard.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Bring it on.
March 8.
We'll probably do an episode about that.
Oh, I'd say we most definitely will. Now, we also got our first teaser for the upcoming Sony and Marvel animated Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. The movie, written by the Lego Movie and part of the Han Solo movies writers, Phil Lord and Chris Miller. It'll focus on a teenage Miles Morales as he discovers he's not the only one who wears the mask of the Spider-Man. The movie is set for release this time next year. What did you think?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Not enough Spider-Mans, though.
No.
I was like, there's two. There's two.
Where's Spider-Ham?
Yeah.
Where is he? Because he's in this story, and I want him in this show.
Where's Man Spider?
If Spider-Ham doesn't turn up, I will riot.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
At some point.
That's fair.
But it looks good, man.
It does look good.
And this is actually like a feature film. This isn't like a direct-to-DVD kind of thing or anything like that. Yep. This will go to cinemas. We're talking Phil Lord and Chris Miller, man. We're talking like the Lego movie.
Yeah.
21 Jump Street. 22 Jump Street. The next Lego movie. Other things that they've done. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
But they're, like their type of humor speaks to me. Like I've pretty much liked everything that they've done so far. I can't imagine not liking this. This looks like it might break the old Marvel animated series curse because they haven't had a really good track record. This is where DC stomps all over Marvel, and you can have your, whatever you like and all that sort of stuff. You cannot deny the animated movies from DC are better than Marvel by a long shot.
100%.
So,
and that's not even being a fanboy.
Oh, no, not even close. It's Marvel haven't had a very good track record, but I think this is probably the one that's going to come out and kind of go, holy shit, this is actually pretty good. Animation looks sick. The whole thing looks great. It just depends on how they tell the story, because the story itself it's one of those ones where you almost can't read it unless it's in a collected edition. And that's if they are, completely borrowing from, the Spider-Verse kind of saga.
It's too vast.
Oh, man. And there's so many sort of stories that it crosses over to and titles and all that sort of stuff.
Do you think we're going to get Spider-Gwen?
Well, look, we should.
Surely.
It's pretty much, you should get like Scarlet Spider, you should get like all of them, because this is kind of what it's all about. And I don't know. I don't know if they're going to go that heavy into it. It really depends on what they're going to do. They might just borrow from it. But it's all about Spider-Ham for me anyway, so I don't care.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Now, the last one we're going to talk about before we get into the main segment is the first teaser trailer to Universal Pictures' upcoming Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the sequel to 2015 smash hit Jurassic World. Starring Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, the movie sees the team reuniting and heading back to Isla Nublar to save the dinosaurs from an extinction-level threat. And also Jeff Goldblum's back, baby.
Yeah, he is.
Now, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is set for release June 22nd, 2018. What are your thoughts?
I don't know why they're going back.
To save the dinosaurs, man.
But this is obviously the universe's way of saying they aren't meant to be alive.
This has always been my problem with Jurassic Park and including Jurassic World.
Yeah.
At what point? It's like, fool me once, cool, fool me twice. You know, like I should probably stop making dinosaur things.
Yeah, you would think so.
But they don't. They keep going.
So let's count the times we've gone back to Jurassic Park.
Well, every time since Jurassic Park.
Yeah, pretty much. And because the universe is continuing, like Jurassic World isn't like a new universe. It's just we close that part of the island.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And, then it's like, after all these years, after all that shit that happened in Jurassic Park 3 or whatever, we've decided to create a theme park. That fucked up.
Yeah.
And now it's like apparently set like about 3 or 4 years later, and then there's this volcano that's going to erupt and threaten the lives of all the dinosaurs. So, Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, go back, try to save the day, and probably stop themselves from trying to get eaten.
Yeah.
And there'll be some mercenaries in there somewhere trying to
of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Trying to basically just, I don't know. I don't even know. What would mercenaries be doing in there?
They will be going after that sweet, sweet Bronchosaurus meat.
What is a Bronchosaurus?
I don't know.
Is that an actual dinosaur?
I think it is, isn't it?
Can any 5-year-old kid out there tell me whether a Bronchosaurus is a dinosaur?
A Bronchosaurus Rex.
Oh, yeah. Of course,
that's what it is.
You forgot the Rex.
Yeah.
I would go on the record as saying that I was pretty underwhelmed.
Yes.
But it is just a teaser trailer. So
yeah, exactly.
I love the way it looks. Don't get me wrong. Like this is 2017 and these dinosaurs look fucking amazing. And I know they've decided to like go back to like the use of animatronics and stuff like that.
Have they?
Which is good. So not everything is just necessarily just straight up CGI like bullshit.
Yep.
There are some actual real world Frank Oz style puppets in there, which is amazing. And I appreciate that, and I appreciate that they've done that, but I wasn't exactly blown away by Jurassic World. This thing made like $1.5 billion or something like that at the box office. Yeah, it's like the 4th highest grossing film of all time.
Unbelievable.
4th or 5th or something like that.
But what are you going to do? It's Jurassic World. You're going to go see it.
Well,
mate.
Exactly. And this movie's going to make mad bank. Like, don't get me wrong. It's definitely going to be successful, and there will be a 3rd Jurassic World. I just don't know. Like, when do you how many times do you go back to the well before you realize you've scraped it dry?
Yeah. So what happens after Jurassic World, Jurassic Universe? We've got space dinosaurs.
Now, you say that, but there are rumors that is where they are going to try to go.
No.
Now, rumors, don't quote me on this, anybody out there, but there are dead set rumors that it's going to be set in space somehow. I don't know how, man. It's the same as Fast and Furious.
I was going to say they're going to do Fast and Furious.
Yeah, if they're going to try to take Fast and Furious to space, everything. It's like, what do? We've done everything on Earth. Let's go to space.
Yeah. I've got to steal the VCRs out of that satellite.
Yeah, just don't go to space.
You know, it's crazy to think that Fast and Furious started with them stealing VCR players. No, DVD players.
DVD players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look where it got them now.
Yeah, and now
petty theft pays.
Petty theft pays. Petty theft gets you a kick-ass job as black ops with the government, basically. Yeah. Look, I don't even want to talk about Fast and Furious because that shit just gets more and more and more ridiculous. Because you basically got a bunch of petty thieves, that used to just like do up cars and stuff like that. And now apparently they're the world's best at fucking everything. Which is pretty ridiculous when you think about it. We're not here to talk about Fast and Furious. Jeff Goldblum is back.
Yes,
I said that.
How great is his beard?
Oh, his beard is epic.
And his little black jacket. He's looking very smart.
He is looking very smart. He's Jeff Goldblum, man. You ever seen that guy looking like shit?
No.
Even when he was like laid back with his shirt undone and his belly out back in the old movies.
I thought that was hot.
Everybody thought that was hot. And he was all greased up and stuff.
I'm going to get that on my wall.
Can you get it not on your wall? Can you get it in this wall? Can you have a giant picture of Jeff Goldblum shirtless?
As a wallpaper
that I can look at every time I have to come here and record this show.
I think we'll make it happen.
All right, do that. We'll put pictures up when it does.
Yeah.
Jurassic World, it's coming out, whether you like it or not. I'm excited, but not really. That's about all I can say. What about you?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
I'll give it a hot try. On this very special podcasting milestone, especially for a couple of small-town girls like us, we thought what better way to celebrate hitting the ton than by spending time with you guys, our beloved listeners, and answering the questions that you so desperately need answers to. That's right. It's an AMA.
What's AMA?
Ask me, eh? Just,
ask me a ...
No, it's like ask me a, like A-Y, like a?
A? Oh, like Fonzie.
Yeah, hey.
Ask me a.
It's like ask me.
Ooh,
Yeah,
so it's sexy.
Like it's sexy. Everything,
like that.
Everything we do at Comic Confidential is sexy, as you know. If you're just joining us, if the 100th episode is somehow the first time you've decided to listen to us, welcome, and get prepared for some sexy time. Because we got a lot of questions that we're going to get through. We're going to try to answer each and every goddamn single one of them.
You just scrolled on your iPad like 18.
Bus.
Oh my god.
Hey, the people want answers.
That's a lot.
And we're here to deliver. It's episode 100, man. What are we going to do? Shout out to our very special guest who didn't actually make it to the studio in the end. That was going to be Amy, but, long-time listeners of the show know that that's just Amy.
That's Amy. But you know what? To be fair, she is currently, I guess, donating her time.
Yeah,
to a good cause.
Yeah, she's like she's like some sort of
caroling.
She's a caroler. She's changed her name to Carol, and she walks around with a whole bunch of other carols.
She's the podcaster formerly known as Amy.
Yeah, she's Carol now, and she gets together with a whole bunch of other Carols. They're like middle-aged, 35 to 40-year-old women. That's not middle-aged.
Some of them are divorced.
So most of them are divorced, single mothers, and they just basically go around and they have coffee and talk about how shit their husbands are.
Yeah.
So that's that's pretty much what
caroling is.
Yeah, that's what Amy's up to. That's what caroling is.
Christmas is a beautiful time of year.
It is a beautiful time of year. Let's get into some goddamn questions. We're going to start with Chris Sutherland. Now, he asks, if you were offered to write a run in a comic, which superhero or character would it be, Archie and Lulu included?
Ooh.
Yes.
Now, this makes me think of the recent comic run from the Flintstones, which was like...
What?
It was... Apparently, it was one of the best comics of 2017.
Where? Okay, that's... Okay.
Yeah, and I would like to maybe do a Jetsons. Is it Jetsons?
You don't even know what it's called, and that's what you'd want. It's the Jetsons.
Yeah, it's the Jetsons.
Yeah,
yeah. The new age Flintstones.
Yeah, with the space dog.
Yeah.
And the robot nanny, and the kid Astro Boy or something.
Astro Boy.
I think it's just Astro, and he's a boy. It's just pure coincidence.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd they get around that legal?
Or maybe Astro's the dog.
Maybe.
I don't actually know. No one knows the Jetsons. I can't believe the Flintstones actually had like a run in 2017.
Yeah, and
that's like well past their time.
It was
like
amazing.
Thousands of years, if you get what I'm saying.
Well, millennia.
Whatever it is.
That's thousands. That's just helping you out. Yeah, I reckon I'll go for a Jetsons. You know, just something fun.
Okay, that's weird.
Wait. I want to redo it. I want to redo it. I want a Back to the Future comic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like every time they go back to the future or they go on a trip, it's a different story.
Right. None of those are superheroes. But I guess he does say all characters.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I want. That
That's
could
not
be
bad.
good.
That's not bad. All right, you can do that. My answer is a little bit more normal.
Oh,
I'm
great.
going to say. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Excuse me for being the fucking normal guy. My answer is Deadpool.
Oh, wow.
I'd like to run.
What do you want? What, to fucking dick jokes and...
Exactly, my friend.
Wow.
Like, why would I not want to use my vast knowledge of all the dick and fart of all the dick and fart jokes in the world and not kind of put them into a Deadpool comic? You get to swear, which I like to do sometimes. You get to do a whole bunch of weird things with a character that is basically just legitimately insane
And filter-free.
ultra violent and filter free.
Okay. You kind of hooked me. What's his catchphrase then?
Like his actual, his actual.
Yeah, because you're like rewriting.
Oh,
this.
I'm rewriting it. So it's like, hey, bring on the burritos.
Oh, that's just no good.
Don't like that?
No.
All right. Well, let's move on. There is.
What about like when he kills someone, you've just been dead schooled?
Oh. I don't like that either.
We're no good at comics.
No, okay. Sorry, Chris. That's never going to happen. There was a question on Facebook from a young gentleman by the name of Troy. It is specifically for Cade. The question is, why are you such a bish? I'll take this one.
You'll take this one?
Because you are genuinely a bish sometimes.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah.
I think we answered that.
I think that's not fair, but whatever.
Okay. Next question is from Harry Young. Now, he wants to know who would win in a fight, a rap battle, and a game of beer pong between the two of us. I already know my answers.
Well,
I want to see if yours differ.
I think you would win in the fight.
Yeah.
Because you once were a fighter.
Once we're warriors.
A rap battle. That would be interesting. I think we would tie.
No,
because I think what we would do is we would do a two-person rap. You do one half, I do the other, and then we conquer the rap world.
That's not a battle. Like, we
it
are
is
battling each other.
No, but we battle each other, but then we realize we're so in sync, we become a rap duo.
And we call ourselves NSYNC.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to peroxide bleach my hair.
Right.
And make it look like 2-minute noodles.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to... I'm just going to, I just want to, frosted tips.
Okay.
I just want, straight up, heaps of gel.
Yeah.
So it's all straight up, there's enough hair to actually do that with,
yeah.
right? Just pretend. So straight up hair and then frosted tips.
Okay. What, just mohawk?
No.
Like the whole...
All my hair is just straight up. It's like a white person's flat top.
Yeah, okay.
Which I guess can still be a flat top.
So you're going to create a top deck?
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Look, I actually wrote a rap.
Oh, okay.
For this. Just in case you did actually challenge me to a rap battle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's we'll talk about beer pong in a sec.
Okay.
But I just want to throw out some raps.
Have you practiced this?
No, I haven't.
Oh, wow, this is going to be
I
a disaster.
literally wrote it I want to say about an hour before I came over here.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Are your
so
knees weak?
The arms are heavy.
Yeah, right.
They're quite heavy. So, you ready for this?
Yeah, I am.
All right. Give me a beat. Don't give me a beat. All right. So, you really want to battle? Boy, you must be crazy. Like that time you tripped, broke your leg, and outspilled gravy. Yeah, you're so fat that your blood type's Fanta. You walk into the mall and get confused for Santa. Huh?
I like it.
While you're trying to rap, boy, you know you don't have bars. Okay, you do. You've got Snickers, Milky Way, Mars. We'll leave it at that. That's pretty good.
I like it.
I did all right, I think, for a white kid from country town, Australia.
I do like that.
All right, so that's rap battle's done. Definitely won that. Definitely won the fight. You've got me in the game of beer pong for sure. A couple of reasons. You are slightly better at handling balls than I am.
I am.
And every drinking game I think we've ever done, you've always beat me.
Really?
Always.
I think we need to try that out this weekend.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll let you know, Harry, who actually wins the game of beer pong. It's going to be Cade, because I'm pretty shit when it comes to competitive drinking.
Just competitive anything, mate.
Pretty much. All right, next question. This is a big one, so I don't know how you're going to go with this. This is from Daniel Valentine. Now, what would be your comic community decathlon?
Oh!
Damn. So 10 movies, shows, books, comics, stories, etc.
Far out. Okay, let's do a joint one. because that's going to be tough. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the first Harry Potter book.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna read that, then I'll listen to Potterheads just to, you know, recap me.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it also slight plug
little
to
plug
Potterheads? Yeah, that's great.
Then I'm gonna watch the much hated but muchly loved Batman vs Superman.
Whoa. Okay.
And then I'm gonna throw in, I guess, the Marvel version of the most hated but loved movie, Iron Man 2.
Right. Why are you doing this to yourself?
Because I want to do this.
Well, it needs to be competitive as well. Like, you need to feel like you need to work up a sweat.
Yeah,
it's a decathlon.
I'm doing that.
It's
and
not
like
a sprint, it's a marathon.
And these movies have so much hate against them. It's like I'm fighting haters.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's fine. I threw in the Star Wars trilogy. Now, I didn't go comic necessarily. I kind of flipped it a bit because we talk about pop culture stuff here as well. We're not all comics. In fact, you know, we're mostly comic book movies and TV. We know that. We spoke about that last week. But we do some pop culture as well. So I got a little bit of Star Wars trilogy in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to throw all three in. So that gets three things out of the road. Yeah,
that's
smart,
nice, easy.
Smart. Then I would also throw in the X-Men the animated series.
Oh, is that
I'd watch the whole run. I'd watch the whole run as one.
Okay.
I'd do that. I'm not scared.
I want the next one to be Quicksilver scenes on replay for 10 hours.
Okay.
Because 10... decathlon.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
like,
I got it.
Yeah. Just trying to make
I'm
all
with
the
you.
dots connect.
Yeah. The only other one that I really threw in, well, look, we've got to throw some comics in there. So give me some 1990s Uncanny X-Men comics.
Yes.
That's my jam. That is my jam. And the first Game of Thrones book, which is actually like a Song of Fire and Ice. But give me that. It's big, it's bold, it's beautiful, it sets up the world. I love it. Put it in there.
Let me throw one more in there.
Okay.
Flashpoint animated movie.
Okay. You do like
It's got to be in there.
Okay. All right. So hopefully
that
that
10?
answers. That's more than 10. That's like 100. But we're in there. We're doing it. We're going for gold in the comic community decathlon. Now, next question is from Keith Nullawalla. Now, he had a couple of questions. I threw them all in there because I feel like they kind of roll into each other.
Can I just say that's the most beautiful last name I've ever heard.
Nullawalla.
Yeah.
I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It could be Nullawalla, or is that what I just said? Nullawalla?
Whale?
Nullawalla. Keith, somehow let us know how to pronounce your last name correctly. I feel like it's Nullawalla. Don't get me wrong.
I think you nailed
I don't
it.
necessarily know. Now, he has asked, what were your favorite childhood toys? And is there anything you've kept since childhood or anything you've had to buy again in recent years?
Okay. Now, I saw this question on the community, I'm pretty sure.
You did.
And it made me think, like, this might not be my favorite, but it just triggered a memory, and I think you might be able to help me out with it.
Hashtag triggered.
Triggered. What it was is I had this, like, action figure of this, like, he was kind of like a G.I. Joe, but it wasn't G.I. Joe.
Right.
His enemy, like his nemesis, the bad guy that he used to go up against.
Yeah.
I also had that, and he was like bald, and he had like a purple visor over his eye.
Are you sure that's not G.I. Joe?
I'm pretty sure it's not G.I. Joe.
That also sounds like it could be Nappa from Dragon Ball Z.
No, it's definitely not Dragon Ball Z.
Definitely wasn't Dragon Ball Z. I don't know.
And I'm sure it had like a cartoon connected with it and everything.
Oh, man. We're going to get hammered for this. Hey, guys out there, let us know what the hell Cade's talking about, because I feel like his description is pretty shit.
Yeah, it is terrible, but that's like my vague memory.
Right. I don't know.
Okay.
Hopefully someone out there can let us know.
But I'll give you a real answer. It was my Red Power Ranger Zord.
Oh, okay,
It
nice.
was the T-Rex one.
Nice.
It's
Nice.
best. I was the fucking coolest kid on the street.
Were you now?
Yeah.
Wow. What about all the kids that had all the other Zords? Did you get together and like create like the Megazord?
Nah, fuck them.
It's like, nah, I don't need you guys. I'm the Red Ranger.
Pretty much.
Okay, that's cool. Mine for me was G.I. Joe. I fucking loved G.I. Joe as a kid. I used to play G.I. Joe with my next door neighbor. We also used to play Monkey Magic. That was the thing that used to happen. I didn't really have toys for Monkey Magic or anything like that.
Wait. Is this the guy that I'm thinking of? And you made a Monkey Magic fan-made movie?
No. We never
get-
made a Monkey Magic movie.
I'm sure you did.
We made a Mortal Kombat movie.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, shout out to my mate Nathan. If you're out there listening, I don't know. I don't think he listens to the show. But if he does, yeah, we did a Mortal. You can't find it on the internet. It's not fucking out there. Don't even try to look. So it's not out there. But for me,
I'm going to get that on the internet.
You can try. It does exist, but I do believe it exists purely in VHS form.
That's okay.
So I don't.
We have the technology today, Troy.
We do. Look forward to Mortal Kombat retardation coming at you soon.
Is that what it was called?
No,
wow.
it should have been though. G.I. Joe's for me. He did also ask. Also, what toys did you miss out on as a kid that you always wanted? What did your friends have that you were jealous of? I've spoken about this before. I had a friend that had the Optimus Prime, the full-on Optimus Prime truck.
Yes, that's what I'm going for too.
Yeah, we spoke about that. I had a friend who had that. I was so jealous of that goddamn kid. I can't remember his name, but he scarred me for life because ever since then I've always wanted to have everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Changed my life. What are your favorite old food items, snacks or fast food that you can't get anymore?
Ooh.
You know what mine is?
What?
Now, you can still get this, so don't call me out on it. I know you can. But Bubble-O Bills. Because if you remember Bubble-O Bills...
I had a Bubble-O Bill the other night.
Yeah, exactly, right? But if you remember Bubble-O Bills when you were a kid, those things were fucking giant.
Yeah.
And the fucking bubble gum was like the size of your head.
It was like a fucking jawbreaker.
Yeah, exactly. It was like a jawbreaker. Now, you get this bullshit like 2017 Bubble-O Bill, and it's this tiny like baby cowboy's head with this tiny stupid baby nose gumdrop thing on it. And it's like, what is this? This isn't Bubble-O Bill. This is Bubble-O shit.
I agree.
So yeah, anyway, so that's kind of what I miss, if that answers the question. I know it is available. Don't get at me. Now, I do want to know this question because I haven't actually been. So he wants to know, as we live in Queensland, have you much of an opinion on Movie World becoming pretty much just DC Comics World and getting rid of all the actual movie-themed rides and just doing superhero stuff?
That's cool, man. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Warner Brothers. And I mean, what other, I guess, thing are they really going to push? I mean, Pirates is gone, man.
Yeah, true.
Like,
that is true.
That's a sinking ship. Good reference.
Ooh,
well done.
Nice. I like that. I've never actually been to Movie World.
Yeah,
so
when I went to Movie World, it was so long ago. Wild Wild West was out,
and
their rides were based around the Wild Wild West.
Oh man,
so
that is amazing. What was the Wild Wild West ride?
It was a roller coaster.
Oh, of course it was.
Of
That's
emotions. It was great, and then it was
you
shit.
just sit in a theater watching full-on repeats of Wild Wild West, and they strap you down. You can't get out. You've got like one of those things that goes
around
over
the
your
neck.
shoulder.
Yeah.
And you can't, like, you're trying to push on it to get out, but you can't.
The harder you push, the tighter it gets.
Yeah. And they just force you to sit there and watch hours and hours of Wild Wild West until you walk out loving that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Now, next question is from Phil McGeechin, and he wants to know, following the rumors of the new Star Wars trilogy coming about, do you like it? Or should they do a trilogy involving the Old Republic, which could possibly broaden the general viewer's knowledge of how everything came to be how it is now?
Yes, I want that.
Yeah.
I'd love to get a little bit more Star Wars-y, I guess, knowledge.
Yeah.
Rather than going in a new direction.
Yeah, well, I think for me, like, they definitely need to move away from the Skywalker family saga, which they are going to do from all reports. So we need to move away from that. I still think the Old Republic needs to be kind of like a Game of Thrones-y type TV show. So, like, when I say Game of Thrones, I mean on the scale of it having like $1 million budgets per episode, all that sort of stuff.
Absolutely.
Put it on HBO, make it,
I want a movie budget for the TV.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind
Spread it over like, let's say 22 episodes.
Yeah, however you want to do it. No, not 22 episodes. I'm talking more like a Netflixy HBO type thing where you're only doing like 12 to 13 episodes tops per season.
Yeah.
And that way, you can spend $13 million a season or something getting these things done. And it'd be absolutely amazing if they could do it that way. They do need to walk away from the Skywalker family drama. Get us some new stuff that we haven't really seen before. Teach us about Star Wars.
Yes.
You like that?
I like that a lot.
All right. Now, Steve Baum asks, hope I'm pronouncing that right too. It's B-A-U-M. Baum? Baum. Yeah, I like it. Can you rank your MCU movies? We always hear, well, it's not in my top 5 or it's not as good as this one, but we never hear the actual ranked list.
Ooh.
Top 5 dead or alive MCU movies. What are they?
Okay. Shit.
While you think of yours, I'll say mine because
Okay.
I've already pre-done this because I wanted to like make sure there's a lot of movies out there.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure I picked it. Number 5 might be a little bit contentious with some people because it is like brand new-ish. Thor Raggers.
Oh.
Yeah, number 5, Thor Raggers. I know you didn't like it, or you did but didn't rate it, whatever it is. Controversy abounded. Thor Raggers at number 5. The original Avengers, not the Vengers. That's their cousins, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, they venge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Avengers at 4. Iron Man OG at number 3.
Yeah.
Do you like the original Iron Man? Captain America Winter Soldier at number 2. And Guardians of the Galaxy at number 1. Keeping in mind, this is MCU specific, so we're not doing X-Men movies. We're not doing any of that. So that's it. Guardians of the Galaxy OG.
Give me a look at your list, because I reckon I would be very close to this.
You better not put Thor Ragnarok on your list, goddammit.
I ain't doing that. Okay, so I'm going to go reverse order. So number 1, that's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Easy. Winter Soldier. Yes, that was pretty good.
Yeah, like good enough to be second best ever?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to replace Iron Man 1 with Iron Man 2.
What?
I love
What?
that. Yep.
Put up a massive fucking triggered warning. Nobody likes Iron Man 2 that much.
I do.
Okay, that's fine. It's your list. Whatever.
Number 4 would be Avengers.
Yeah.
Yep. And you know what? I'm going to go number 5 is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
That is the shittest list I've ever heard in my life. But it's yours, and that's what matters. As long as you're happy with it, champ. I see you're still Googling bald-headed
I'm going to
villains.
find this fucking thing by the end of this episode.
All right. And he also did ask a second question. Dr. Manhattan versus Infinity Gauntlet Thanos hypothetical throwdown. Who wins it? It's Thanos for me by a country mile. If he has the Infinity Gauntlet, there is no stopping him compared to what Dr. Manhattan can do.
I feel like, yeah, Thanos has got this.
Yeah. Because Dr. Manhattan's kind of more just matter and energy and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Infinity Gauntlet Thanos is time, power, space, all of it.
And the thing about
reality.
The thing about the Infinity Gauntlet, and you'll hear this in an upcoming episode.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it a
little bit more about all the powers that you get with that. I don't know if the stones are going to fall under a matter rule.
Yeah, I don't think they would.
Yeah, so I feel like Dr. Manhattan is left short of his most powerful ability.
Yeah.
And therefore he will lose.
Yeah, for sure. Also, well, he's got the advantage of having his dick out. Which could
sometimes.
Be... Well...
Thanos could do that too, if he wanted to.
If Thanos wanted to... Maybe it's just a battle of the dicks.
Okay.
Because we'll make it... Because I think if Infinity Gauntlet Thanos, he's too powerful.
Yeah.
So it's just like, whip it out. Who's got the bigger dick?
I don't think it's bigger. Because
that's how you use it. I know.
No, I think it's who can do the best helicopter.
Okay, all right. So it comes down to a battle between Dr. Manhattan and Thanos as to who can do the best helicopter dick.
Yep.
I like it. Paul Prezula has asked the question, which movie are you most looking forward to in 2018 that is not Avengers Infinity War?
Ooh.
Sherlock Gnomes. Mary Poppins Revisited, or whatever it's called.
Yes. I want that.
That's what Aquaman's up against in December.
It's going to beat Aquaman, you know it.
There's a good chance at this point in time. There's a very good chance that Mary Poppins might beat it.
I want to see Aquaman because I think it might be fucking terrible.
What?
Yeah.
No, this is James Wan though. James Wan is doing this.
I didn't like what we saw.
He's the one to do it.
He's the one?
Yeah.
Wow, I think that's racist.
Is it?
A little bit, I think.
I'm so sorry if it is. I didn't mean it to be.
Yeah, I didn't like how the Under the Sea looked.
Under the Sea. Now there is he has come on the record as to say, don't worry, there'll be no air bubbles in my Atlantis and all that sort of stuff. So that is very much a vision.
It is
from them in Justice League.
It's so stupid because like you look at movies like fucking Finding Dory, Finding Nemo, and they just talk.
You
like
know
you
they're
don't
animated though.
Yeah, I know, but this is going to be fucking basically animated, mate.
Right. Tell me one movie where they live under the sea, they're actual human-looking people, and they talk. Yeah, you got nothing.
SpongeBob.
That's not a thing. But yeah, like he has come out and said that's not his vision for it.
But
Do
the
not
thing is, they
worry.
don't need to show water because water's fucking see-through, mate.
Well, is it?
Yes.
Is it? Have you ever seen like brown water? I got nothing. So yours is that?
Yeah.
Yours is that. Mine is I'm going a different, little bit different from comic book, but still sticking in the pop culture realm. The Predator comes out next year.
Oh.
Yeah. Now this is the Shane Black written and directed Predator. Now for me, this is
How good
the
is the
last
Predator?
chance for this series, though.
For 20 years.
Yeah, like if it doesn't do it now, like if it can't make a good Predator movie now, it's never going to make a good Predator movie. If Shane Black can't make a good Predator movie, nobody can make a good Predator movie. He was in the goddamn original Predator.
You know what I would like to see? Just like go on tangent here.
Yeah.
Predator versus Terminator.
Oh, come on, man. You can't like keep throwing these things out.
I want that.
Predator versus Terminator. Make it happen. Someone. James Cameron probably.
Who would
He'll probably
win?
Try to do that. You got to give it to the Terminator?
Really?
Yeah, like, is the Predator's tech advanced enough to take on like a cybernetic organism
Yeah.
wrapped over
came
living
in-
flesh that looks like Arnie, who already beat him in Predator? He has the psychological advantage of already having vanquished one of them.
So the Predator will see Arnie and get PTSD.
Yeah, exactly.
And be like shell-shocked.
Yeah, and then the rest of the movie is just the Predator trying to deal with his post-traumatic stress disorder from like Nam, but it wasn't Nam.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so it's probably Oscar-worthy.
I think it is.
Okay, all right. So
Yeah,
let's make
I
that
want
movie. All
I
right,
want
let's
it.
make that movie. For me, it's The Predator, though. Now, Peter Bauer, I'm moving on. Peter Bauer has asked the question, if there could only be one comic book TV show left, what would it be?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
You'd keep Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I really like that.
I'd keep Daredevil.
Oh, yeah.
Early days.
Yeah.
So we've only got 2 seasons so far. I really like what they've done. And I think there's plenty of story there left to tell. So I'd be happy just watching me some Daredevil. And I also still think it is probably the best of the bunch. Second only to, well, maybe not even second, but right up there with Legion. But Legion hasn't had enough time yet.
Yeah. The thing, like, I do like Daredevil a lot, but it's a show that you really have to watch. It's not like one you can just sit on the couch and turn on and have fun.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a bit like that. By the way, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5 is back, and as brilliant
How amazing
as it
is
was. 2 episodes down so far.
Oh, my gosh.
Killing it, man.
I want to do an episode.
All right, well, maybe we will. But we'll think about that later. He also says, if you could get rid of only one comic book TV show, what would it be? So what would you fuck off?
Supergirl.
Inhumans.
Oh,
I can't watch that shit, man. Anyway.
fair call.
Sarah Dorber asks the question, most rewatchable show. Which show have you rewatched the most, Cade?
I would say Family Guy.
What?
Yeah, like back in the day. But now that I'm a little bit more mature,
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm going to say The Office.
Okay. Very similar to when we were talking about the greatest TV shows of all time.
Yeah.
Because mine is 30 Rock. That is probably the show that I've watched the most. It's one of those shows that if it's on TV, not that I watch a lot of normal TV, but if I am watching normal TV and it is on, I will sit there and watch it no matter what season they're playing. Own it all. Love it all. Watched it multiple times. Very quotable. Love it all.
It's great.
30 Rock. What was yours again? The Office.
Yep.
All right, Ian Charlie O'Connell asks, if Fantastic Four and X-Men slot into the MCU, where would you put them? I personally think Wanda could do a reverse M-Day and create mutants. Fantastic Four could run into cosmic radiation during Guardians 3 because he thinks James Gunn would totally nail Fantastic Four. And then it's revealed Deadpool was always in the MCU. It's very meta, he says. Now, you've just answered your own question, sir, because
Everything you said is amazing.
there is no better way to do it than that.
Yeah.
I would love to see a James Gunn Fantastic Four movie. The only thing I would say about that is, would it be too similar to Guardians of the Galaxy already?
Yeah.
So that would be the only problem with that. But I do like the fact Wanda doing a reverse M-Day. That's amazing. And she just creates mutants like they've never been around before or anything like that. And Deadpool always being in the MCU is brilliant. Like he was just always
I
there.
like that.
Yeah.
That's really good.
You've answered your own question.
Ian, you're too good, mate.
I do have one thing, though, that I want to ask you. I'm
Okay.
throwing my own question in there.
Are you stealing? Are you like shoehorning off his question?
Yeah, I am, but it's kind of related.
Okay.
In the sense of, so mutants, right?
Yes.
So do you think they will be treated any differently coming into the MCU? Like, so you know how mutants are kind of like, they're pretty much the ones that are like, everybody's kind of scared of them and they're like, oh my God, they're a genetic mutation and we hate them. Like, you know, like us as normal humans are very kind of like racially motivated to hate anything that is different.
Yes.
Like mutants, say. So that's how it's normally played out. Now, in a world where it's already established that there's superheroes, there's all these different sort of things, would they then still treat mutants any differently? And should they get rid of the name mutants? Because that's probably part of the problem, let's be honest.
I feel like that's a very derogatory term.
Yeah.
I think
we like to be called, you know...
advanced.
Differies. Differs.
We're diffos.
We're diffos. We're just different, you guys.
Yeah. You know what? I think they'll get pretty much the same treatment that the Inhumans would get, where they have to be very much a registered threat.
Yeah, but why is that?
Well, mate, I guess if you were known to be the guy that had explodey arms.
Yeah.
I'm
my
pretty
ultimate superpower.
Yeah, like, but they grow back for you.
Oh. No, I just want one time.
Just one time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I just throw my arms and they blow up and I'm like, well, that's me done.
See you later, guys.
See you later.
Yeah, look, I think you do need to be registered. I'm going very Tony Stark here.
Right.
Because if you have explodey arms and one arm is already gone off by accident.
Oh, like, you know, I want to say my mind goes to masturbatory accidents. Somehow.
Oh, wow.
Like, you know, you're just going a bit too hard, arm flies off, hits a school building.
Why are you doing these actions outside of school? Troy, there might be something. This is why look, you need to be registered.
My train of thought when I was coming up with that was that what is the worst thing that you could blow up? It was either hospital or school. It wasn't that I was necessarily combining the two. I want everyone to know that. But you know, if you whatever, man.
Well,
have you answered my question?
Yeah.
All right, I like it. We should definitely move on from that one. Jared Noakes asks, not sure if you guys covered this before, but what was the first comic graphic novel that got you into everything?
Oh.
I've covered this before.
Yours is X-Men.
Uncanny X-Men number 341. Jared, go pick it up, read it. You won't really understand the story, but you don't need to because you just need to live in the knowledge that this is what crafted a young Troy.
Yeah. Shit, I can't answer that. It's blank.
Wow.
Too much
up. The first blank.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm sorry.
I'll ask you a second question. I'm so sorry, Jared. You've been done in. You've only got half an answer. In your opinion, which is the most damaging to a franchise, the Schumacher Batman films or the prequel Star Wars trilogy? Personally, Jared says that he blames the godless script work of Lucas for the prequels, and I would goddamn agree with him.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no question here, really.
Look, the Schumacher Batman films were still fun.
Yeah, they were fun.
They were shit, but they were fun. There is no joy to be derived from the prequel trilogy at all.
Those Schumacher films made a buttload of money.
Well, so did the prequel Star Wars films. But you have basically taken like a beloved trilogy, something that we're still talking about like 40 odd years later, and you crafted something that had some of the worst acting that I've ever seen in my life. You somehow managed to take Natalie Portman, who can act has done so since a kid, and you made her seem like a stick on screen. It was like her and Hayden Christensen with two sticks just butting heads the whole time.
I don't like sand.
Yeah. What's brown and sticky? A brown stick.
You're so funny.
Stick jokes. Now, I hope that answers the question. Kirsten Gleason has asked the question, scenario.
Oh, throw it on me.
Okay. You're stuck on an island with one person, but it has to be Wolverine, Hermione Granger, or Han Solo. Which one is it?
Hermione.
Why?
I feel like she could do some magic stuff. At least you could get an owl to us.
Oh, she could do some magic stuff, all right.
Troy.
I mean, magic stuff.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, like Wingardium Leviosa.
We'll Leviosa my ass off that island.
There is no spell with enough power to Leviosa your ass off an island, my friend.
Steady on.
I'm gonna say Wolverine.
I would like Wolverine. I feel like he could care for me.
Yeah, ultimate hunter.
Yeah.
He'd be super warm at night to like cuddle up to, you know,
Indeed.
little hairy dude. If things did get too lonely, I'm assuming this is Hugh Jackman Wolverine. Yep. I'd get into that. But, you know, he'd be a good hunter-gatherer.
I think he would.
And I feel like, you know, he could tell you stories because he's been around for a long time.
He'd be good company.
Yeah, he'd be
the best company out of all of them.
I figure if there's anyone out of those three that could figure out a way to turn, like, coconut milk or, like, coconut water into alcohol, it would probably also be Wolverine. So if I'm on there...
He has tricks.
He has tricks. So I'm going Wolverine, and I'm not afraid to sex it up there. I'm throwing it out there.
Wow.
Sean Snow has asked the question, favorite genre of music? Rap bangers.
Oh, no. Oh, what do I do? Rap.
Rap?
Yeah.
Rock. Look, I will go on the record as saying that I like pretty much everything. I do have quite a broad taste. But what I've been listening to since I was a child, and some irresponsible goddamn adult gave me a...
Cypress Hill?
No, it was Ice-T.
Ice-T.
The Power.
The original like gangster rapper.
Oh, man.
He invented gangster rap.
I was so goddamn young when they gave me that. But it shaped my life.
Wow.
And I still listen to rap music to this day, but not the new stuff because it's garbage.
Oh, how poo-poo is the new stuff.
So poo-poo.
You can keep your Drakes, just keep giving me your Kendrick Lamars.
Yeah, exactly. But I do like me some Metallica.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I do like me some Metallica. I do like me some Coldplay on the flip side of that, so judge me
weird.
all you want. But yeah, there you go. That's probably a little bit more sort of like deeper into the psyche of Troy and Cade that you needed to go. Kane.
Is it the fact that you like Coldplay because all their songs sound the same?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's good.
Yeah, it's like I can flawlessly sing song into song because it's like all just one song. It's a known fact that if you line up all the Coldplay albums together in a row and just put them on play, you just play one giant song.
That's
one
amazing.
giant Coldplay song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a known fact.
Wow. I feel like it tells a narrative.
Yeah, it does. It tells
beautiful.
a story. I don't know what the story is. It's hard to, you know, it's hard to get past the piano.
There's a lot of emotion.
There's a lot of emotion. I just spend the whole time crying, and I don't actually listen to what Chris Martin is singing.
That's fair.
Now, Kane has asked the questions, I should say. Will you guys ever have video content?
One day.
One day. We are definitely working on it slowly. We're working on it at a Comic Confidential pace, which is pretty goddamn slow, let me tell you.
Yeah. Look, that's on North Queensland time, which is very slow. Look, to be fair, I have rejigged the studio here, so now we do have a blank wall.
Yeah.
So things are happening. There's a camera sitting there ready to record.
Hey.
You know?
I just don't know if I can be camera ready like every week.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
There's like these people that do these videos, they're always so goddamn good looking. Even the ones that aren't really good looking, they always look good on camera. And me, it's kind of like, I don't know if I can put that effort in, dude. Sometimes I just want to rock up and look like my regular Uggo self and not have to worry about what's happening on screen.
That's the thing.
Yeah. So when we get past those little insecurities, maybe we'll get some video content. He also asked, any Batman comic recommendations? Should I take this one?
Yeah, I haven't read a lot of Batman comics.
Damn. I will give you some, son. Year One, A Death in the Family, The Long Halloween, and if you want to get really, really like reedy and you want to read a lot of words, then you can't go past The Dark Knight Returns. So I gave you a little bit of Frank Miller in there.
Oh,
so
I tried to read that when I was on holidays, and I was like, whoa, that is way too many words.
You try reading Watchmen, my friend. Brilliant, but a lot of words.
Yeah.
A lot of goddamn words. Now, what do you guys see? This is also from Kane as well. So what do you guys see for Marvel after Infinity War? After such a hyped and long-awaited movie, can they keep going without there being a decline in popularity? There's a little bit of superhero fatigue, potentially. I just want to throw that out there. A little bit of superhero fatigue, if you didn't hear me. We spoke about that quite some time ago. Now, Yeah, I feel like that's, we could still end up getting into a place where we do get too much.
Yeah, I reckon after this, it's going to be quite hard to get bum on seats.
Well, I think the best way to do it is to forget about like all this stuff that you've done previously, building the Avengers and all that sort of stuff, and give us these new characters.
Yeah.
Give us new characters, give us new stories, give us like new exciting young directors with vision and, like I've said it a million times on the show before, but give us like, give us the James Gunn and the Ryan Coogler's.
Break the mold.
Yeah.
I want we're getting this with Fox where we're going to get the New Mutants as a horror movie.
Yeah.
I want that from Marvel.
Yeah, do that sort of stuff. Like, don't necessarily have it all trying to build to another wall, another world. Like, Don't try to build what you've already done again, because that will take way too long. But yeah, just, stick with these nice little single stories, and they can interact.
Like some one-shots.
Yeah, that sort of thing. That way you'll keep it fresh, and if you keep the vision of the young directors and you don't get too involved, it's going to be fresh, it's going to be new, it's going to be fun. Yeah, so that's what I
like it.
Okay, now we do have one young gentleman by the name of Samuel Anderson left.
Ooh.
That we're going to cover off tonight in episode 100, if I haven't brought that up yet. Now, he has asked a few questions, so we're going to go through these fairly quickly.
Okay. Oh, so they're like lightning questions.
Sort of.
Okay.
All right. Now, first question he has asked is, of the MCU Avengers roster, including confirmed for Infinity Wars, who would you rather go on a night on the town with, be sidekick to, and be roommates for a full year within a small building?
So this has to be one person?
No double ups allowed, he says. So it has to be 3 individual people.
Okay. Go on a night on the town with.
Night on the town with
Tony Stark.
Pre-Pepper Potts Tony Stark.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a wild man.
Yeah, he'd party.
Yeah, and out there'd be like drinks flowing. You'd assume he'd pay for it because he's got billions of dollars.
Yeah.
I have dollars. So you would hope he would take it on. Now, be sidekick to?
Ooh. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be like something great.
Yeah.
This could be like strategic.
Okay.
I am going to be Vision's sidekick.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, he can just do whatever he wants.
And you're just there for the ride.
Yeah.
He's chilling out. I want to say Black Panther.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Why? You gave me this look.
Yeah, well, no, the money, tech.
Okay.
He could outfit me with like, anything I wanted.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I could get a super cool suit. I get to live, in Wakanda, which looks pretty damn cool. I'm assuming I get to live there. They'll make me an honorary Wakandan citizen. I
think they would.
I feel like they would. If I'm going to be his goddamn sidekick, you'd hope so. They could make me like a nice little suit. I'd need, I don't know, White Kitty would be my name. I don't know.
What about like White Lion?
I don't really have the like the
White Ape.
No, it's like it needs to be something that is kind of like not ready for battle at all. It's like a cat, just like a normal house cat. House cat.
Yeah.
It's Black Panther and house cat.
Yeah, nice. I like that.
All right, I like that.
What about kitten?
Yeah, or a house kitten.
Yeah.
It's Black Panther and teacup kitten.
I like it.
Yeah, all right. Now, where am I up to? I've lost my thing. So that's be sidekick 2. Now, be roommates for a full year within a small building. Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Done. Or Scarlett Johansson. Not even Black Widow, just Scarlett Johansson. So that's my answer.
Easy.
Okay, now. Where are we off to? Okay, so if hell is to be stuck watching only one terrible movie that you'd have to see on repeat forever, what would you be forced to watch?
Oh, shit.
Titanic, bitch. I fucking hate that movie. I hate Titanic. If you made me sit there and watch Titanic on repeat forever, I would literally die, but I'm in hell, so I can't. So that is my hell, watching Titanic. Fuck you, Titanic, and fuck you, James Cameron. I fucking hate that movie. I'm done now.
Oh, you know what? Mine's a James Cameron one too.
Avatar. Fuck you, Avatar.
Fucking that's the shittest.
Now, fuck James Cameron.
Yeah.
He did some good stuff, but then he did Titanic and Avatar.
Go swim around in your little fucking submarine, mate.
Yeah. Now, he's got some classics. So a couple of quick. We've got 3 more left and then we're done. Did Han shoot first?
Yes.
Yes, he did. Fucking poor Greedo. Now, who wins between Hulk and Superman?
Superman.
I was going to say let's do it on 3.
Oh.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Superman.
Oh, fuck. Now, which is the better British franchise, Harry Potter or Doctor Who? Doctor Who, bitch.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, okay. If you want to say that, like, I understand. You're more of a Harry Potter head. Potterhead.
I'm a
That's what they're
Potterhead.
called. A Potterhead. Whereas I'm more now a Whovian.
A Whovian? Is that what they call them?
That's what they call...
Wow.
That's what I call them.
Is that because you suck? Troy, that does it for episode 100, mate.
Episode 100, or should I call it EPIC-SODE 100? Oh, my God.
Wow.
That just came to me.
That's brilliant.
These things...
That's how we're going to just title everything from now on.
EPIC-SODE
EPIC-SODE
100.
Might be a new name for the podcast.
This is how genius is born. It just usually just pops up. It's like a brain fart.
Yeah.
And you're like, holy shit, that's actually pretty good.
It's because like that thought just can't stay in there. So it's like, boop,
Yep.
comes out.
If you ever feel a brain fart coming on, kids, just let it out.
Let it rip.
You never know what's going to come out. I do want to thank everybody once again who dropped us questions. We wanted it to be about you guys.
Yeah.
And what you guys wanted to talk
That
about.
was really
So
fun, actually.
that was a hell of a lot of fun, actually. Shame Amy couldn't be with us, but you know what? Fuck Amy, man.
Nah, she's all right.
Yeah, she's all right. She's a good kid. Next week, we are back. As we spoke about at the top of the episode, we are doing a show. I haven't really got a proper title for it
Yeah,
yet.
we have to like put in a good SEO title.
Yeah.
Like, what would you do with the Infinity Gauntlet?
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Sometimes brain farts are just wet shits.
Yeah.
And
And it just went in your ear
you
holes.
it just dribbles out. We are back next week with Sanspants Radio, Joel and Jackson from that show. So get keen for that because I'm keen. I've done it and I was keen and I'm still keen for it,
Yeah.
etc.
Etc.
Now let's thank some people, man.
Let's thank the listeners, subscribers, and reviewers. The show doesn't exist without you guys. So
Exactly.
keep up that good work. Keep dropping us some sweet, sweet 5-star reviews. Helps us out. And it lets people know the show isn't that bad.
Right?
Right.
Right, you guys? And thank you once again for everyone that jumped on and did give us a 5-star review and got us over the 85 by episode 100. That's what we were chasing.
Yeah.
We did it. Make sure you follow us on all our social medias. That's Comic Confidential on Facebook. We've got the Comic Confidential listener community. Now, don't forget about the competition that we're running. 2 double passes to give away to Jumanji. Welcome to the jungle. All you got to do is join the listener community, jump on the pin post, and say, give me those motherfucking tickets, you bastards.
I want that.
Yeah, that
Yeah, like, just say that.
that or memes.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do. Just get our attention somehow.
Preferably make a meme about Troy or myself.
It's easier to do Cade. He's got one of those memeable faces.
Yeah, there's plenty of real estate on this forehead.
Definitely. We also have Instagram and Twitter. That is at ComicConPod. We also have a website.
That's comicconpod.com. Past episodes, future episodes, and everything in between.
Oh, yeah. We also have a Patreon. If you want to support the show, it's patreon.com/ComicConPod. And you can do that for as little as $1 a month, and you'll get some sweet-ass early episodes.
Absolutely.
And there are a whole bunch of other things that you can get the more you donate, son.
That's right.
Now, that is it. Thanks for listening. I thought there was more.
That was
but there's
very
not.
abrupt.
Yeah, no, I'm just pulling the brakes on the show,
just-
man. It's EPIC-SODE 100. Done. We're out. I got
Nice.
food to eat. So that's it. Thanks for listening, man. As always, I'm Troy.
I'm Cade.
And this has been Comic Confidential.
Cheers.
Peace. Just lost for words.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
We're
Episode
done.
100. I quit.
Let's wrap this up.
It's been fun, but I'm out. I've got a lot of job offers coming through.
Oh, okay.
Now I've made it to episode 100.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to take them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yep.
I was going to sack you anyway.
I'm doing a podcast with Bruce. I
Good.
didn't want to tell you, but I'm doing a podcast with Bruce.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it How to Be a Dickhead 24/7?
Well, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Did you look at my show notes?
Yeah. Bruce told me all about it.
Yeah. That's it. And it's all about, it's just like, hey, do you know there's more than one way to be a dickhead? Episode 1. Be a fuck.
If you love this podcast, then head over to comicconpod.com to check out the other incredible shows on our network.
You can also support us on Patreon from as little as $1 a month.
You'll get early access to all our shows, plus secret supporter content that's not available to the public.
Head over to patreon.com/comicconpod to find out more.